Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Put Your Recap on episode America's Got Talent. Okay, guys, this week was the first week of America's Got Talent semifinals 2020, and it was really good. Go America's Got Talent semifinals! Okay, we will talk about the different acts later on. Later on, we will talk also about the people that made it through, um, and the people that didn't make it through, and the Duncan save and the like. So this week there were 11 acts, 11 acts, and Howie will talk about Howie again was not his normal self. But if you did like this video and this kind of video, you can check out more videos by clicking on the channel below. Um, uh, and you will check more videos. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below because I generally like to know your opinion and I like to engage with you and have a conversation with you. And that is that. So I hope you leave a comment, say hi, something like that. I will reply back in ASAP. Okay, first act is Double Dragon. Double Dragon are Peruvian and they are a singing, dancing, and walking act. Yes, walking. This time, the judges love them. I mean, they have great energy. There's no denying that. This week, the the audition, they had great vocals and great dancing. Incredible. During the live shows, they had great, okay dancing and not and okay singing, which all together made a pretty good act. Last night, I will say they had very great vocals. Their vocals were incredible. They walked around a lot. They didn't really dance that much, and that like wasn't that incredible. But they're good. I like them, and I thought they're probably gonna make it. I mean, we just love them here at the American Sound. Then we have the Dance Sound family. Now, I haven't really liked them previously, and that's just me. That's just me in my opinion. But that's just me in my opinion. But this week, they really were good. I really got to see. You know, there are so many of them that just it's hard when there are so many of them. I mean, look, I thought they were good, and it's just hard when they look so alike. There's so many of them. It's hard to pay attention, and they're like 3/4 of them are doing one thing, and a quarter of them is doing some special act. It's hard to pay attention because there are too many of them, and it's hard. Like we unbeatable, every single person was doing something different and was doing something unique. Here, like 3/4 of them were just like dancing, doing a regular dance. And then like a few of them, a quarter of like let's say there were 30 people, and maybe like 5 of them were like doing flips and like and I couldn't pay attention because I was being overpowered by the other dancers who weren't doing anything special. Um that's personally what I thought. Broken Roots. Broken Roots, they're a sort of country rock duo, policemen, whatever you want to call them. And they did a Blake Shelton song called God's Country. Nice song. I liked their their live show performance better. I thought there were too many. It sounded like there were a lot of effects being used in this performance, like reverb and echo, and I didn't like it as much. I didn't like the effects. I think they sound better stripped back. Like last week, they were just stripped back, and I think that's why they made it through. Personally, I don't think they're gonna make it through this week. It's sad because they're incredible. Their harmonies are good. Their vocals are good. I just I couldn't tell what was their real vocals or was a backing track. I don't even backing vocals or whether it was reverb. I don't know what it was. It just didn't sound as good. Then we have Spirals Bros. Okay, Spirals Bros is my favorite act of the season. Every single time they come on the stage, they up it, and they don't just up it; they up it, like double talent. Like literally, they are the only act, except for maybe Malik Dope, we'll get to later on. Spirals Bros is the only act that has consistently stepped up their game and like really like actually like you can tell they stepped it up. Like they did new tricks and knew this, knew that, and I don't know why. Last time they didn't do very well. They made it into the Duncan save, and I was surprised because they were so good. And I don't know. I personally think they are the best act this season, and they're probably not going to because America doesn't seem to like these kinds of acts, doesn't seem to like them that much. But I think they deserve to win, and if they don't make it to the final, like they have talent. Hello, America, they have talent. I don't know, maybe, but I just think what they do. I've never seen an act like that does that kind of stuff with Diablos. I've tried using Diablos before, and that did sound like this does seem like simple tricks like throwing the Diablo up the air and catching it. But throwing it from one person to the next is really high and it's just it was mind blowing. The amount of practice they must have just to get there is just incredible. Thomas Day. Thomas Day is a football star who's going to be going into I believe, the NFL, and is a singer. And in my opinion, he's a mediocre singer at that. And he actually came back as the wild card, which is kind of I'm gutting. I feel kind of gutted because I was really hoping Fang would come back, but no, Thomas Day, this mediocre singer, who he's a good singer. He knows how to sing, but the last night's performance was just what. At the very end, it got much better. It got really good at the very end, and it made me at the very end. It made me think like, maybe there is something there. Maybe it could be good. And he's probably gonna make it through because he's good looking and the like. He is good looking, and hopefully, if he does go through, he makes it a good performance in the finals. But I don't think I'll get into my top acts to go through. But I really don't think he deserves to go through. But we'll see what happens. But either way, next we have Alan Silva, who he is an aerialist, whatever you pronounce it, acrobat, danger act. I was never really the biggest fan of him before. I thought what he does looks cool. I don't really get exactly what he's doing. He's just flying around on sheets, on ropes, whatever it is. And this time, Howie was very supposedly cynical this week, but he wasn't cynical. He was just telling the truth. Love Double Dragon. He loved Dance Count Family. I don't know why he loved Broken Wishes. Loved the Sparrows Bros. Sparrows Bros did mess up twice. They really, the whole overall was incredible. He liked Thomas Day, which was surprising. And then Alan Silva, I agree with Howie with Alan Silva. It was the same thing as before, except last time he used fire. And this time he also used fire. But the only difference is the chains. And it could be chains makes it harder. I don't know. But it probably is harder using chains. Doesn't look that much cooler using chains. And maybe harder, I don't know, but I didn't think he stepped it up that much. Yakir McGrath is a singer, country singer, who personally is one of my favorite vocalists in the competition this season because I I love her. I love her just such a good voice, the clear range, such a clear. She sings so clearly, and I think she's better than a lot of the kid singers this season. So you sang "The Chain" by Fleetwood Mac. It's a popular, nice, well-known song, and it was kind of country, kind of rock, and it was incredible. I really liked it. I mean, I hope she goes through. Um, but we'll get into that. Who I think she goes through. Brandon Leak. Now, here's the controversy between me and myself and I about Brandon Leak. I happen to love Brandon Leak. I think he's incredible. I think what he does is incredible. I think he's a born performer. That being said, I don't know. I don't like poetry. I mean, I love poetry because I'm a singer songwriter. But spoken word is not really my thing. I've written rap songs, okay, but spoken word is not really my thing. And he is a born performer. If he was not a born performer and he just was simply just speaking his poetry, it would not be good. And I think he was Howie's golden buzzer, rightfully so. And I think he's for sure gonna go through. He might even win this thing. I really don't know. He really has a good chance. But he's actually I really like him. You know, it is poetry and it's not really my thing, so I don't really like him as much as some of the other acts. But I think he's really good, and I won't be mad if he goes through. And I'll be surprised if he doesn't go through. Then we have Malik, though, who is one of my favorite acts, who was one of my favorite acts of the season. And he did good this time. He did good, yeah. He's a drummer, and I'm a drummer. But I don't think he stepped it up. You know, Howie said he really, really stepped it up. I didn't think he stepped it up that much. You know, usually he does a lot of dancing around the drums. And, you know, moving from drum set to drum set is not that incredible. But he used to like dance from drum set. I didn't think it was as good. I didn't think his stage presence, obviously, as he always was incredible. His drumming is incredible. I don't think he did anything different from what he's done before. In fact, I think before in the live shows, he did even more than he did last night. That's just my opinion. You'll let me know in the comments below what you think. Archie Williams. Here's the thing. I love Archie Williams. Archie Williams, if you don't recall America, Archie Williams is a singer who unfortunately he got out of prison. He was 37 years in prison, and just last year he got out of prison, Baruch Hashem, and he's on America's Got Talent, um, singing, and really, he has a really beautiful voice. I think he was meant. I think God gave him this voice. I think his years in prison molded his voice to sound more mature like this. And I really like him. He's done really good. Last night, the emotion was there, but I don't think the vocals were exactly there. I was not the biggest fan of his vocals last night. I think his emotion was incredible. Nice song choice. I feel bad for his story. Obviously, 37 years in prison. Can't be easy, but doing it for his daughter, who he didn't even know he had a daughter while he was in prison. He didn't know he had a daughter. So breaking, but again, this is a talent show, not a stop story show. And you know, people say it's for the stop story in America's Got Talent. I don't believe. I mean, it's true a lot of the time, but an Archie Williams story really makes the performance more meaningful and makes him more emotional. And it adds to his emotion. And I agree with that, but last night his vocals were not on par. Um, then we have Roberta Battaglia. You know, she's a nice performer. She has an okay voice. You know, she's 11 years old. She's Canadian. So Howie obviously loves her, and She knows how to sing well, but I don't think her voice per se. I mean, I think Roberta Battaglia is a good knows how to sing. I just think her tone is not as impressive as, let's say, Shakira McGrath. I don't think she's as good a singer as Shakira McGrath. I think she's good. I mean, I don't think she's as good as, like, say, Shakira McGrath per se. I think she did better than Archie Williams and even better than Thomas Day. But I don't think. But top acts for me to go through. I don't know. I don't remember how many acts exactly going to the semifinals. But if I had to choose, let's say, 5, I would choose Double Dragon. It's a hard choice because I don't think they're gonna win. I think they're good. I just don't think they're incredible. But I would choose number 1. Well, for sure, let's go in order. Dancetown Family would be number 1. Number 2 would be Sparrows Bros, my favorite actor this season. Then I would choose Shakira McGrath as number 3. Brandon Leak is number 4, and Double Dragon is number 5. For the Duncan Save Act, I would choose Malik Dope. I think previously he's done incredible. I think last was not as good, but I think he definitely has the talent. And as a drummer myself, I know how hard it is, and he deserves to go through. I would hope that the judges would get to go through Archie Williams over Roberta Battaglia and Alan Silva and Thomas Day, because personally, I think Archie Williams does have the emotion factor. I love Archie Williams, and I just think, I just love Archie Williams. Even though Lesnar was not as good, I think he deserves to go through. And I love Broken Roots. Last week I did want them to go through, and they made it through because last week they were incredible. This week they weren't as good, which is why I think they have the potential. I just don't think they exactly know themselves yet. Wrong song choices, wrong effects. My personal opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and stay tuned because I'll be uploading the results, a recap of the results show, which is tomorrow. So have a good night. Bye.